What did I formally study? I formally studied writing. I studied English literature, and I had a specialization in journalism and creative writing. I also had a minor in philosophy. But I had a friend that worked in Rutgers' ultra-low temperature quantum physics lab. I had another friend that did theoretical physics. I had two friends that were biologists. One was a marine biologist, and the other one was an agricultural biologist. I learned how to cook via a catering thing with my mom, and I learned how to bartend via a bar that my dad's friend had. I learned how to code in my spare time once I got into the gaming industry because I wanted to get into game development. I know what I know about the gaming industry because I worked in it for 17 years. I know a decent amount about medicine because I had to care for people with chronic illnesses and back problems. I know a decent amount about psychology because I wanted to be a psych major in college. In fact, I nearly completed the major, but the problem was there was one 100 level class with an asshole professor, and he was the only professor that taught the class. And he basically hated my ass. He docked points anytime he could. He hated any time I was late. He hated the way that I took notes. He fucking hated me. And so I couldn't pass his class. So I had all this psychology work done, including high-level psychology work. And when I was in my junior year, I had to swerve my major really quick. Professor Steiner, if you're still teaching cognitive psych at Rutgers, go fuck yourself. And everything else I've done is basically self-study. I've taken a couple other classes in my adult years, but really there's just resources on the internet that can teach you this. Educational YouTube videos have just filled my brain with cool shit. And honestly, science papers are just published to the public. Go read them, and if they're too dense, go read summaries. Nothing I do is special. I'm not particularly bright. I'm not particularly educated in an interesting or special way. I'm just curious, and I like talking to people, and that's how I know what I know.